All right, today is May the 2nd. I need to start dating these. So when I upload them, I know what date I uploaded them. Sometimes I'll put on there what date if I can figure it out. So, anyways, May 2nd, 2025. This will soon be the pig yard. We were going to make it run the fence along the driveway, but now we're like, wait a minute. I pulled up here and had to back out because there really is no place to turn around up there very easily. And so I ended up having to back out, and I was like, we should probably put some kind of parking right in here. So the fence will go to that corner, and then it'll come down to this corner. So we'll have this section here to utilize for parking or turning around or whatever we want. We'll figure it out. But anyways, so the reason for making the video is this. I guess this is going to be the gate. We'll have to maybe put in some 4x4s or something. If we have an extra post, we could put a post in there to kind of support this and help draw it together. Laura wants to put a gate in here as well. Yeah, we'll figure that out. So that gate's going to have to be moved over to that post, and it's going to open out the other direction, because otherwise when you close it the way it is now, there's this huge gap underneath. It'll keep cattle in, but that's about it. So this is the future guinea fowl yard, or fowl yard, period. Here's Josh's chickens. He's all right, my alarm went off and interrupted the video. So he's got a bunch of cinnamon queens. He had 100, but he sold some of them. So he's keeping them here for temporary. And he's basically bartering for finishing the door and putting the wire around the top to keep them safe. And it'll keep our future fowls safe as well. So we're not charging him to keep them there. He's just going to finish the door and put the wire up there to keep them safe. And then that benefits him and us both. So anyways, I try to find win-win solutions when I do things. That way, no one feels like it's a one-way street. You know. The problem with the fence is when we got it, they had taken them apart. Right here is one of the junctions. So he used one of these to put it back together. There's another way to put it back together too, and you basically take one of these strands out and then weave the two together using one of these. But this is the other option, and it works. Yeah, he's been using this yellow wire to hold to the T-post, and I guess that'll work too. It's copper wire. That'll probably last a while. Probably better than the stuff I got, to be honest. The stuff I got is just electric fence wire, which is about like this. It's very pliable. So yeah, this yellow copper coat or plastic coated copper wire is probably better for this than the wire that I have. So works out. I don't know where this wire came from. It was, I guess it was left here on the land. So they leave a lot of stuff. They left a lot of stuff on the land. Garbage, tools, just laying everywhere. It's crazy. About as bad as David Ray. But anyway. Yeah, this is basically kind of sort of what you want to do when you wire the two fence together. It doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't matter if it looks pretty as long as it works. So probably should have taken this tree out too, but it's alive still and it's still got a couple few years on it. But when we take it out, we'll have to pull it this way, and it wants to go that way, so it's gonna be a pain, but it's trying to live. It's growing back together. Those people damaged a lot of trees here. But yeah, I was going to take this one out, but now it's almost too late to drop it because they're putting a fence up. I would have dropped it inside there before putting the fence up. I thought we were going to drop that one, but I guess not. Anyways. Like I said, I can climb up there and drop the top into the yard. Probably climb over there and rope it into one of those trees and then drop it over there when I cut it off. And then pull the rest of it this way. But yeah. I guess I should have thought about that the other day before they started putting the fence up. But oh well. I'll deal with it later. It's still alive. It's not dead, so it might be okay. So anyways, they cut down the dead ones. And like that one, it's leaning towards the fence. It probably should have been cut out too. But again, I could just rope it to that tree, cut it and drop it in the yard, and then pull it over. Honey locust or black locust. Looks like it might be black locust, which I like black locust, but it's growing in the road. I'll have to maybe transplant it. Here's some more. So, where is the original? Anyways. So yeah, and then they'll go all the way down here to this gate. And we'll have to lower this gate down too, because sheep and goats can get underneath this. We could start out with cattle once we get the fencing fixed. They said it was moving ready for animals, but it's not. There's a big old hole in the fence way over yonder. But anyways, so yeah, I'll probably get it ready for miniature cattle, and we'll probably have miniature cattle over here first. And then whenever I decide to separate the buck from the nannies, probably bring the buck and the wethers over here so that they can run around. This is 10 acres here. There's another 10 acres back there, give or take. And then, so this side's 20 acres. This other parcel over here is 10. So there's a long 10 and a long 20. And this 20 is probably halfway fenced off. Then it goes another 10 acres back, 10 by 10. And then that one, like I said, it's a long 10. So, and it goes way back. Yeah, I started cutting this one up for them, but then I had to go. So they cut it down and I started chopping it up. That one there, I started going at an angle big time. They mostly just cut down the dead trees back here. That were going to potentially be a problem. And then there's another tree too. Oh, okay. They didn't cut the tree, they just cut the branches that were on the guinea coop, which is fine. No big deal. I can handle the rest. Basically, this tree, or that one, or both, the branches broke off. And was on the roof. And so we had to get that out of the way anyways to do the wire. So, and I just hadn't had time to get up there and do it. So they went ahead and took care of it. But yeah, this one here might have to go. This one, what kind of tree is this? Oh, it's an oak. I saw some of the leaves up there, but that's a grapevine. So I have to kill the grapevine because the grapevine is killing the oak tree. But and that might be all the problem. You know, might just kill the vines and the tree will be fine. But I definitely got to take that tree out also because it's in the fence line. So yeah. So Carl's out running around. I don't know if you noticed it, but I got a pee bottle back here to kind of ward the predators away from the coop so that the chickens are safe for now till Carl's out running around protecting the perimeter. He's probably got another 6 months before we turn him loose. But He'll be running loose here for too long. Right now, we're looking for him a friend to run the property with. And Laura's got this GPS shot collar. So she can set his GPS coordinates where he's allowed to go. Right now, he can only go up to right around in here. And not very far, just to the pond, to up in here, halfway between the house and the road, and then the property line on the other side. So as he gets older, we'll extend that out a little bit, and so on and so forth. So got some dead trees here we got to take out. These little ones will be easy, but yeah, I've mostly been just waiting for spring so I can identify what trees need to be taken out. This one up here by the house is priority. It's coming out first. As soon as we get all the guinea stuff done. I mean, who knows? I might take it out this weekend if I got time, but I don't think I have time. But that one definitely needs to be done. I think I can shut my truck off now. That one definitely needs to be done. But it's not too terrible. The winds come from the east typically. So it's going to typically blow that way, but the problem is it's going to hit those other trees and it could bounce back. And so basically I'm just going to drop it along this dog yard between the two properties and it should be fine. I'll get up there and put a rope in it and then have my brother or somebody pull on it over yonder, or even with my pickup truck, and we'll just pull it down between those trees and this fence and then chop it up. But that one's definitely a hazard. It's definitely dead and it's definitely a threat to the house. So that's my priority. Anything that's a threat to the house, or the houses, because there's another house on the other property. Or the barn, or the fencing, the sheds, anything that's a threat to infrastructure. That's what I'm taking out first. Alrighty. I'd have Vinny out to run around. Carl's jealous. Alright, Vinny, let's go.